A darkled phase of fangsome blight, Vactious drippled and grieving lay, of flay and blood and shry of night, white and sacrous did drud its prey. Dwale the snickled tincts were wailing, fur and flesh and rackening bone, droning glumper fresh and flailing, trickling Mumprius fell Thane's dome. Frenning Corpius was the need, its Bacchus end came undling true. Morius fate had fracked its deed, slinning, grinning, till down it flew. Morning nonce, nor midnight dreaming, through fane of trance she waking dread. Brid of hope raced trid and screaming, drumbled, tumbled, and then was dead.
Now What the hell is going on around here?
I can't find Danger Noodle.
What's a danger noodle?
He's my buddy. Well, he's a serpent of more than reasonable size. He was actually convicted of racketeering, but now he's my bodyguard. He's got a penchant for pigeons and a hatred for hawks, which is just marvelous for me because they're always in my hair.
Caught in that mane of yours?
No. Well, yes, but no. Getting in my business. You see, I'm a gifted seamstress, delusionist, futurist, and waffleist. And whenever a client, such as yourself, comes calling, well, those hawks they come around and they question my color readings. Just the other day, they told a fragile young thing that she was a summer as opposed to a winter. Absolutely horrifying, don't you think?
Yeah, horrifying.
Well, it's like my mother always says. Stop scratching or it'll get infected. Anyways, as I was saying, Danger Noodle seems to have run amok, and he's the only thing keeping away that cackling oaf up the hill, and I will be damned if he gets his hands on my dangly bits. Well, I guess there are worse things in life. Purple malaria, reindeer not named Vixen, Belgian Congo, her. You're not her, are you?
I can be her if you'll tell me where the hell I am.
Must not be the right her. Too simple. Her is so evil that we don't have a name for her. I've actually never even seen her. We just know that she's here somewhere. She brings death with her. Comes in many forms. I'm just happy to have this lovely little clearing and all these people who are just so supportive. Say, would you like a color reading?
I will do anything. I repeat, anything. If you just tell me where in the blue fuck I am, you weapons grade plum. While you're at it, what the hell is following me and why does it have my face?
Oh dear. You don't know, do you? You're definitely a winter. Wait. Let me tell you your fortune. It may give you answers that you seek.
Are you saying that you can be constructive?
My dear, as I've said before, I have many skills. I would offer my services as a waffleist. However, I am currently without reversal bleach and the letter Q. I can do without the former, but the latter just simply won't do. Come. We'll do the reading. All right, let's see.
What are you doing?
Well, I was trying to read your fortune.
Aren't you supposed to be reading my palms or something?
Sure, if you want ambiguous nonsense crossbred with a fortune cookie. For a true reading, you need to tap into an area that's a little more sensitive, more nerve endings. Shall we continue?
Got nothing better to do.
Well then, the menfolk aren't nearly as snarky about my methods. I see you began your journey from a place that no longer exists. A place you can never return to. That must be lonely. You're tortured by a doppelganger. Pay close attention to her. Do as she says. She is your ticket to freedom. Your trip here will be like sex with a speed freak. Short, but very intense. I see your reflection in a glass, and many of us are with you. Danger Noodle can help you on your journey, but only if you find the right raccoon parts. You will encounter a beast in triplicate, a fancier fungi, and a upright, vertically challenged chupacabra. You will have tea with one, nay, two perhaps, but when you see the spiny one, it'll be too late. How was that?
It's the most fun I've had while I've been here, and absolutely fucking confusing. Was any of that supposed to make sense?
Oh, sadly, dear, I don't have time to elaborate. I have a night ahead of me of lamb chops and drinking Irish whiskey. But don't you worry, everything will come up, millipede. Wait, that's not right. Toodles, honey.
Danger Noodle, I presume? I thought you'd be bigger. Your mom is looking for you. She seemed a little stressed. You talk? I kind of figured you'd talk or something. Well, if you can understand what I'm saying, can you tell me where I am? You're wasting your breath. Yeah, he won't do anything for you unless you satisfy his inner fat kid. Like how? Well, moderate to large furry animals usually work. And booze. Everything loves booze. Well, at least now I know the answer to one question. And what's that? At least I know I'm dreaming. Are you sure? I think so. You should be certain. You should certainly be certain. Yes. She should certainly be certain. What is the basis of your certainty? Well, talking to two different versions of myself is kind of a dead giveaway. You pretentious little bitch. How do you know that you're not a figment of our imaginations? And to think you wanted to help her. She's in a very vulnerable place right now. You and your fucking charity cases. This one's clearly too self-absorbed to be of any use. My charity cases are the only redeeming aspect of our existence. Without them, we might as well be giving color readings and storing dead bodies in trees. Fuck you. Kevin is one of the only people that actually gets me. Whenever I'm pissed off, I go to him, not you. Your magnanimous bullshit is the last thing I fucking need sometimes. Wait, Kevin gets you. The last time I checked, he lacks both emotions and vocal cords, and he's only good for taking an axe to the torso. Sometimes an axe to the torso is all you need. Now let's get out of here so you can get slammed and I can make fun of you. I don't think I have it in me. But we might be her only friends here. The last time you tried to make a friend, I nearly got my ass chewed off by the hound from hell. Speaking of which, that snake is way too fucking close for comfort. Fine. Walk this way. Still think you're in a dream? That or the Matrix, you two kind of look the part. That would totally make us Agent Smith, wouldn't it? Me. I dig it. How'd you get here? What do you mean? Exactly that. How did you get here? As far as I can tell, both me and my sister just fell out of the sky. We don't even know how long we've been here. Well, do you remember anything before that? Nope. What about you? Well, I woke up on my kitchen floor, half drunk, more than half drunk, and heard a noise. Sounded like an animal. Not particularly large, but certainly not small. I went out behind my condo into the creek and thought I saw its shadow, so I followed it. I quit drinking years ago, mainly because of doing dumb shit like following animals into the dark. Funny thing is, I must have gotten lost at some point because whenever I tried to turn around, I couldn't. Why not? Well, it was like anytime I tried to turn around, everything got messed up. It was like I could only go forward. It's like I was always at the same part of the creek. One should never be backward. Forward is always the way. You can't be backward if you're going forward. Why would you want to be backward? It's just not done. Crap. You're not about to grab my tits and tell me my fortune, are ya? Are you comparing us to the Queen? Kinda sounded like you were about to go there for a second. A little tidbit. The Queen was normal before we got a hold of her. She got into a fight with Chaz one night. Who's Chaz? Anyways, they got into a fight, and after Chaz stormed off, the Queen lit herself up pretty good. She got so messed up that she could barely even move at one point, just staring up at the sky. We totally broke her. Not intentionally. Yeah, it was a challenge. Got it, makes sense. So where do you guys go to get sloshed? Actually, I'm not sure, but you've been there, right? Actually. Okay, another question. Have you guys ever tried going up to any of the houses around here asking for help? You should try it. It'll be good for you. Why would we need help?
I wanna hold a hand inside you. I wanna take the breath that's true. I look to you and I see nothing. I look to you to see the truth. You live your life, you go in shadow. You'll come apart and you'll go blind. Some kind of night into your darkness. Close your eyes with what's not there. Fade into you. stranger's heart without a home. You put your hands into your head, and then smiles cover your heart. Fade into you, strange you never knew. Fade into you. I think it's strange.
Hey! Hello? Have you tried going up to any of the houses around here?
Why on earth would I do that?
Well, I don't know. Those twins told me to do it, or one of them anyways. Do you have any idea why?
You'd have a better idea of it than me. You look just like them. I got my own problems. I'm trying to figure out if that ranting chick back there is my ex.
Crazy Amazon lady?
Yeah, crazy Amazon lady.
Well, why don't you just go talk to her?
I'm not the biggest fan of leaving my stump. It's a good stump. Got all my stuff here. See? Survival stump. Got machete, snacks, knives, crowbar. It's all set.
That is, in fact, a super stump. But why so attached?
Well, the next two after me, they're well, you'll find out. Besides, every time I go and try and talk to her royal madness back there, that snake, fucking snake, screams at me until I turn back. You would not believe the mouth on that thing. Huh. It would make Tommy Lee want to give up hepatitis, let me tell you. Yeah. Ugh. Last time I talked to the snake, I had to give it a bottle of scotch and a chinchilla before it would let me pass. This fucking floor-hugging extortionist.
Wait, that thing talked to you?
It's gonna be one of those nights, sweetie.
Hey, I tried getting that thing to talk to me for a minute until those fucking doppelgangers showed up trying to free my head.
They do a good job of that. You know, I have them over for dinner every time the snake goes for a food break. They're just about the only decent conversation I have. Usually I only ever talk to that tree and that tree. Yeah, you're the first new person I've talked to, and really, just about ever. You still think you're in a dream?
I'm not entirely sure, but after the encounter with those two motor mouths, I figure I might as well treat this as real. For safety, if anything.
That makes sense. Mushroom?
Oh, no thank you. I'm trying to quit.
Suit yourself.
Trying to quit that too.
Yeah, fair enough. Wouldn't do that though. It's top grade stuff.
Okay, I better get going. Wait, what were you saying about the two after you?
Oh, well, that's just about why I won't want to leave my stump. You know, north, south, west, east of here, you're gonna run into them eventually. It doesn't matter which way you go. You might miss one of them, but you won't miss them both.
Well, can you at least tell me what they look like?
Yeah, right. No. You know, I already have enough crazy twin business when I have dinner with those guys on the weekends, and I get to be here with my stump, and then I can watch my ex bathe naked over it. I think that's my ex. But yeah.
Well, what about the girl in the top hat? Can she help me?
Oh, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you have the survival instincts of a lemming. The woman of which you speak is 4 foot 11 inches of pure, unadulterated hate and crimes against humanity. 5'7" with a hat. No one is willing to go near her. Oh, there is one guy, but all I ever do is bicker and pick on each other. Mushroom?
Say your prayers, little one. Don't forget my song to include everyone. Tuck you in, warm within, keep you free from sin till the Sandman comes. Sleep with one eye open, gripping your pillow tight. Exit light into night. Take my hand. We're off to Never, Never Land. Something's wrong, shut the light. Heavy thoughts tonight, and they aren't of Snow White. Dreams of war, dreams of lies, dreams of dragons, fire, and of things that bite. Sleep with one eye open, gripping your pillow tight. Exit light into night. Take my hand. We're off to Never, Never Land. Hush, little baby, don't
Fuck off, I licked her. She's mine. Go! Now!
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, and here I thought my reputation preceded me. I'm Mordecai Aloysius David Harold Alexandria Theodosius Theroux Esquire, registered trademark. But there are some who call me mad. Perish the thought. Oh, that bitch has been calling me that for years, and I really do need to get around to eating her.
Are you gonna kill me?
Why does everyone always ask me that? Mind thee verily, I do have a dreadfully practical fixation on the human skull, but that's as much as I'll cop to.
So what now?
Well, I'm not going to lie. I'm considering smoking you for several hours until you've become flavorful and tender, and I'd like to baste you in your own tears. I've never tried that. It'd be a logistical nightmare, but all I have in the world is time right now.
What the fuck is this place?
Oh, it's going to be great. Don't worry, dear.
What the fuck is this place?
Oh, it's a paradise and a prison. Just about everyone here gets to do whatever they like. You know, cricket, croquet, cracking babies against rock as you like. But always within 3 or 4 miles of where they start. Except for you, it seems. You're truly exquisite.
So, you run this place. I've been wandering for days without sleep, which should be impossible among many other things I've encountered here. Everyone seems slightly overcooked, and I'm now terrified of hedgehogs, and I feel like I should be dreaming, but the fear that I felt running from that guy, it was too real. It was too real to deny, so I feel that I'm more likely to be in hell than in a dream. What I'm saying is, I've accepted this place. I'm here. But why?
Oh, my delightful, darling, delicate, deliberately dense dumpling. I can't even begin to fathom how you frankly failed at every opportunity to become enlightened. It's all been right there in front of you for you to see it, and you're just too far gone. Oh, and baby Christ, you've been so close, haven't you? I don't know if you're ready, I just don't. But at this point, I feel that if I were to, you'd just shatter like a dropped vase. Either way, you are very, very late, and we're also very tired at this point.
Can you give the condemned a goddamn break here? Like, not laugh in my face or be blunt for 2 seconds?
Oh, maybe. I have to ask you a question. You mentioned a moment ago. What makes you think I run this place?
Everyone said you did.
Oh, really? Well, I'm flattered, but it'd be a surprise to me. The clever one. How was I described, duckling?
Well, the twins and the crazy choker guy, they said that you were short and evil and female.
Oh, a tiny little devil girl. Regular grade A freak show she-chupacabra midget of some kind. Well, I'm only short on Tuesdays, but it's not entirely an inaccurate description. And I am a she. One must withhold judgment sometimes. What did that wishy-washy white woman say?
She just called you her.
Really? What else did she say about her?
Well, she said that you bring death with you, and that you come in many forms.
Well, I do come in many forms, and death is my companion, although I tend to go taller rather than shorter. I find that Danger Noodle, if he gets too drunk, tends to think I'm one of his hors d'oeuvres if I'm too small. It's a dangerous business, being small in this great, big, scary world. But I must ask, how did this queen of forgery, this queen of milquetoast miracles, come to the conclusion that I was her?
Through her powers as a futurist?
Oh, I hate to break it to you, Dove, but she's mad, but not gifted. She's very little more than a talking tree with troublingly terrible impulse control.
That doesn't make sense. Whenever she asked if I was her, she honestly didn't know. And if you've met her, and you're not her, then who is?
Oh, devils, I'm really going to have to beat this out of you, aren't I, my anguishing angel? Look around you. You aren't some babe in the woods. This is your kingdom. You are our queen, our true queen. You're the queen who comes in red on pale horse and in crown of thorns, who wages fright and courts the dead. Welcome home. Fortuitously just in time for dinner things.
No, there's no way. This is a dream. You set this up. You made your fucked up friends mess with my head, and you brought me here, so...
I brought you here. Oh, do go on, my die for dinner theater.
I could never kill anyone, not even at my worst. It was never, ever in me.
Oh, it was always in you. I always knew you had it in you, dear. Deep down, you keep the idea in you. You know, yourself, the notion of you. You can be such an insidious, treacherous creature sometimes, like children, I suppose, in that sense. You have what you think you are, and then you have what you really are. You nurse you from your breast all your life, never looking, such that the last memory you have of yourself is still tender and innocent, and as soon as your back is turned, it gets fat and its skin stretches, and the stomach splits open, and all the gullywuts start to spill out, and suddenly I'm the one standing beneath you, ready to gobble up the entrails. But I digress. You never really know who you are. You never give yourself the time to take inventory and to notice until you're already standing in a metaphorical puddle of intestines, why not? You've fed you, kept it safe, all the while you're being wound tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter, and then pop, you snap. You were so terrified of being found out that you ate you.
Oh, I always knew you had it in you, dear sister. You went from a reckless, pitiless junkie to a college grad with a raging Whole Foods habit almost overnight. You hated the company and the hobnobbing, the picnics and the politics, and every extra zero on your paycheck pushed you further away from us, from me. I get leaving the lifestyle and everything, but not even a phone call? You were just so terrified of being found out.
I didn't know. Why were you there?
I never left. We didn't begrudge your leaving. For you, it was just what you did. But for me, they were home. I knew I couldn't count on you. You were always just so restless.
What are you talking about? I tried to bring you with me.
The straight and narrow was your thing, not mine. Possessions, money, and security, all yours, but not mine. All I ever had, were friends, Alicia.
I'm so sorry.
You raging unholy bitch, you looked me in the eyes. Get her!
Tells me, but I just can't believe him. Never the optimistic one, I'm sure of your ability to become my perfect enemy. Wake up and face me. Don't play dead, 'cause away.
So baby blue, don't cry. And don't you go